it doesn't seem to make a difference in our marriages. And that's about the point of all I can take, Mr. Banks. Because I believe this morning that the number one thing that Christians have in a Christian marriage is their walk with Jesus Christ.
All right.
I've shared this with you, and some of you have heard me say this before. I believe the most significant verse in all of Scripture containing marriage is Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. And in that verse it says, "For this reason a man shall leave his father and his mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." Why do I say that's the most significant verse regarding marriage? Because in that verse, Jesus says that we have to leave the most significant first relationship that all of us entered into. Just as a side note, Adam and Eve didn't have a mother and father. The statement was a universal statement that was made that if we leave that first most significant relationship that all of us, regardless of the quality of the relationship today, all of us got here, we were born here by the way of our relationship with our mother and our father. And Jesus says, God says in his word, we have to leave that first most significant relationship and be joined to our wife. In Matthew chapter 19, Jesus then uses this same verse when he's being dogged by the Pharisees. The Pharisees are asking him question after question. And they ask him about those who are separated, those who divorce. And Jesus says, "For this reason, a man should leave his father and his mother and be joined." Amen. And then he says in the next verse, one that some of us heard at a friend's wedding or at our own wedding. In Matthew chapter 19, verse 6, it says, "In whom God joins together, let no man tear asunder." And the understanding here is that what he's saying is that if you leave, I'll join you. And if I join you, I know I'm getting some heat this morning, but God says, if I join you, you can't be separated.
All right.
For this reason, leave. If I join you, then you will be joined indeed. I don't believe we ever get to a point in our relationships where God says, I didn't know you were going to go that far. The challenge, and I've had this opportunity to share this with couples all throughout the country, and the question I always ask is, what has not been left? Because the challenge that any relationship faces, whether we're talking about a marriage or a friendship, is that something has not been left. Because God says, if you leave, I'll join you. And if I join you, you can't be separated.